In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how not to reduce your fee. I'm Sam Ashdown, and I help independent estate and letting agents to take their business to the next level using smart and dynamic and innovative marketing tactics and techniques. However, that will get you through the door. Once you're through the door at the market appraisal, you really need to hang on to your fee, otherwise it's all been for nothing. If you're going to go in and charge sub 1% and maybe even 0.5%, as I know some agents are doing, then you look no different to the onlines. People expect to pay a decent fee for a decent service. 0% of nothing is nothing after all. So how do you charge a decent fee? And how do you make sure that people feel like they're getting value in exchange? Well, first of all, know that some agents out there are charging 2.5% to 3%. And you can too, providing that what you're offering in exchange is a really, really good service, which obviously you can do if you're taking on half the number of clients. Because if you take on too many vendors at 0.5%, how can you possibly give them a good service? You need far too many resources. Your resources are going to be stretched too thin, and so you can't give the vendors and the landlords the customer service that they need and that you want to charge for. There are 3 steps to raising your fees, and it starts with quantity. It's all very well me telling you to charge 2.5%, 3% if you're looking at an empty diary of market appraisals. You need to get the market appraisals in the diary first and get out there, and you need to get through more doors so that you're getting practice, you're getting confident, and actually if you're going to 3, 4, 5 appraisals in one day, does it really matter if you lose 1 or 2? So first step is quantity. Once you've got the quantity of market appraisals, which is down to smart marketing, then you can raise the quality of your stock, because then you can start being more selective. After all, if you're going to see 3 properties in one day, 3 market appraisals, and one of them is a shop above a chippy, and the other 2 are beautiful big detached houses, well, maybe it's easier to say no to the flat above the chippy. So you can start to be more selective, and your listings, your portfolio, your stock will thank you for it. Once you've raised the quantity and you've been more selective with the quality, then you can raise your fees, because then you've got the confidence, you've got the stock to prove your customer service, and you're demonstrating your credibility as an expert agent in your field, a million miles away from the onlines who are doing a very basic job in the majority of cases. So that's how to raise your fees and make sure you don't drop your fees. And I would invite you to try my 30-day challenge. So for the next 30 days, I want you to go into a market appraisal with a figure in your mind, and no matter what happens, even if you walk away, you don't drop that fee. Now, I've tried this with hundreds of estate agents all over the country, clients and non-clients, and almost without exception, they've told me it's been a hugely valuable exercise to try. You go in at 2%, you stick to 2%, you probably need to walk away from a good 20 or 30%, but look how much you'll learn, how much your confidence levels will go up, and how many extra big, decent fees you get in exchange for your time and your effort and your energy, and also, of course, your expertise and local credibility and authority. Try the 30-day challenge, let me know how you get on. Send me an email, sam@samashdown.co.uk. I would love to hear from you and how you get on. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel too. Look forward to seeing you in the next video, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.